Iraq is in a terrible crisis, one from which it must, at times, seem impossible that it can escape from. Your pain and frustration is felt by many of us across the world, all the more perhaps because you're the crucible of civilization. In my country, Northern Ireland went through a similar 30-year period of troubles. It became such a fixture of life that no one thought it would ever change. Many of us here worked to end that conflict, and, playing different parts, we succeeded in doing so. Northern Ireland is now at peace, with conflicts channeled through democratic institutions instead of through violence. I'm confident that Iraq can solve its political crisis and prosper once more. To do that, it needs to address the main causes of its crisis, the deep divisions amongst Iraqis and the alienation from the state so many people feel. Also, it must tackle the drivers of these causes. These are the threat people feel from other Iraqis of different sects and groups, as well as the attempts to provide security through sectarian means. If you're safe, I'm safe is a message-based strategy that aims to use people's and groups' deep need for security and identity from being a cause of division and sectarianism into a driver of unity, stability and peace. It does this, first, by communicating and winning support for an alternative to sectarian-based security, whilst demonstrating the failures of the sectarian approaches. Second, it sets out a strategy and programs to desectarianize the state and its agents, and to promote instead a state and civil society that defends the identity and interests of all Iraqis, as well as an Iraqi national identity that can accommodate all Iraqis. The principle of if you're safe, I'm safe works everywhere. When we both look after each other's security and threat levels fall, there is greater security for all, and the space and incentives for extremism shrink, whilst those for cooperation rise. This offers real hope of an end to insecurity and division, and the return to stability and unity. So much else depends on this: jobs and prosperity, ending corruption, transforming public services and utilities, providing effective government and justice. If you're safe, I'm safe also provides a language for peacemakers and a framework for rebuilding trust between political leaders, without which a political settlement cannot be made. It's this potential for creating a new political environment that makes If You're Safe, I'm Safe so valuable at both local, national and regional levels. If you're safe, I'm safe is a simple but profound solution to sectarian conflict and disunity. It's also a campaign and movement that you can join by spreading the message, if you're safe, I'm safe. This is a realistic, evidence-based hope for Iraq, one that can deliver real peace and prosperity, and which can prevent Iraq being a battleground for others. It is also one that puts the future of Iraq firmly in the hands of Iraqis.